There's some people that like to die. I mean, that's one of their things, is to show how nice they die.
We're here to support our units in their battle for glory.
We honor our ancestors, and we're trying to find out a little bit more about what made those people tick.
It was 14,000 Federal cavalry against 3,000 Confederate, so it wasn't really much of a battle.
One year there was a different outcome. It rained so hard on Sunday that the Confederates won.
You get up at, daylight 30 and smoke is drifting low on the ground, and it's just incredible. It's one of those what people in the hobby call moments, where it actually feels like you've gone back in time, and it's 1862.
I think last night at the ball did it for me.
It sinks in like the real world does not exist right now.
You can leave all your troubles behind for a weekend, and all you have to worry about is making sure we have rounds for the cannon, where are we going to be positioned.
Several years ago we did a tactical, and it's where there's no spectators, and you just, instead of reenacting a battle, one side tries to outdo the other. And you could say I kind of reverted. I was wanting to kill them. And they were all friends of mine.
Let's just say we're playing around, waiting for a reenactment. Hey, at least Waterboy died yesterday.
What was that?
Waterboy died yesterday.
We're not supposed to let anyone drive in here, but I guess the police kind of take care of that.
And we're supposed to salute the general when he comes through.
Yeah.
We're here to help the guys if they need water or anything. We're here to help if they need us.
We saw somebody's arm get cut off yesterday.
This is a bayonet. You can take it on and off, and it goes in this sheath right here. But it's just made for stabbing, not cutting.
You have to present the way the men actually dressed back then. Like the pants are wool, the jackets are wool.
It doesn't take too much to get prepared. A lot of room and some helpful hands to help tie you in.
We didn't take our coats off in front of a woman because it would be considered undressed.
The women have to wear so much.
It's actually improper to be showing your ankles, but have your boots and then...
Your boots and then you have the hoop and usually corsets.
It's a lot of
really burn up.
Some people really get into it and really want to get as much of the experience, the authentic experience as possible.
Yeah, but those guys suffered dysentery back then and all kinds of lice and didn't eat for 3 or 4 days. And I'm not knocking the hardcore guys, but they don't do that. I got not dysentery, but got had the diarrhea bad, and I don't want to live like that.
When it's 20 degrees outside, you sleep on the ground with one blanket with a hole in it. And use a stick of firewood for a pillow. Most reenactors do Federal and Confederate. Have to have somebody to shoot at.
If everybody that was in the South fought Confederate, we'd have 5,000 Confederates and 1 Yankee out there.
The old saying is, if Grandpa seen you in Union outfits, they turn over in their grave.
People, when you dress in blue, they think that you are a Yankee.
They treat you like that.
And they boo you and they'll cheer for you when you die.
Grandpa Heyn got killed at Chickamauga in August of 1864. Grandpa Philman, he was with Lee when he surrendered at Appomattox. My grandfather Osteen was the youngest Confederate soldier from the state of Florida.
To tell the truth, the first time it was very hard for him to put on that Yankee suit, but after that it was fine.
I kind of felt like I was betraying my ancestors.
We play Union all the time. We get to fire more rounds in order to make up for the lack of Union troops, so it'll sound more realistic.
North, they're cold, they have that ice and snow all the time, and they're cold people. Like Hank Williams, cold heart.
Been to West Virginia, that's as far up as I've been, and I don't want to go any farther.
Yeah, I think if the South had won, we'd had it made. See, we're still being occupied.
I wish we would have won.
If they had won, slavery was going on. What about that?
Don't bother me. Nope.
What's the first reenactment you've been to? I've been to one in North Carolina.
What was it like?
It was kind of like this. It had cannons and stuff and people with guns.
Look like they hot.
Yep, they got boots way up here, little thin boots, knives on their back.
They're like they got football pads inside their clothes.
What happens when you die? You just lie there?
Yeah. Yep, don't move.
We have a guy in our group not here this weekend, but he's got the art of dying down. He's got it down to a science. He does great leaps in the air and falls and writhes and screams. And when he was a kid, he had a hunting accident and it left a big gash out of one of his legs. And after it's over, he'll roll his pants leg up and pour some ketchup or something in there, and it looks like his whole leg is torn up. People walk by and start to get ill and all that. And he loves every second of it.
And how are you going to die?
Probably just fall flat on my face.
So, is this a good place to meet men?
Oh, yes.
No lack of men for the single.
They're very strong and manly soldier-type men. And Confederate guys are always so polite.